Hi, my name is Sharon Yencharis. I have a mathematical formula for happiness, and I'm profoundly changing the world. How about you? I'm here to take you on my journey to happiness, and hopefully after this evening, you'll continue down that path yourself. So how did I get here? In 2007, I had a lot of people asking me, how are you happy all the time? What's your secret? What are you doing? And I'd had phone conversations and emails, but then I finally decided to write down my life rules. There were 14 then, there's 16 now. One of the first ones and favorite ones is make no decisions based on fear. Fear is always future. What you're afraid of is not happening now. So if you're living in fear, you are not living presently. And that was a really hard one for me to remember. Another one of my very favorite ones is do something you love every single day. For 2 years in a row, I committed to doing 100 sunsets each year, and that was pretty cool. And we're all doing something we love here tonight too, so that's awesome. Anyway, so several years later, it was 2011, I decided, I was looking at my life goals, so my rules are my how and my goals are my what. One of the items on there is when I retire, I'm going to become a professional pool player. But I wrote down at the end, profoundly change the world. And I was like, oh shit, how am I going to do that? Seriously. And then I put 2 and 2 together. I was like, you know what, I could write a book on my life rules. And so, yeah, I could teach people how to be happy. So I started collecting a lot of information. I started talking to people who are happy or not so happy. And then I started to write. And I wrote, and I wrote, and I wrote, and I wrote. And then I stopped writing. I'm like, do I want to be one of those people who's just throwing a bunch of words out there, hoping that people will change? I didn't want to be that person. I really wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to solve the human puzzle. I really wanted to understand how people worked, why they thought that they were who they were. I wanted to make a difference in their lives. That's also when I decided that I wanted to inspire them to change, give them a reason to change, give them something to get excited about. So that's when I came up with the mathematical formula for mathematical formula for happiness. And one of the variables in that that I mentioned earlier is fear. Fear controls a lot of what we do. And so if we want to change ourselves and we want to be happy, we want to eliminate fear. Because fear gets in the way of us being ourselves. Fear is destructive. Oh, I'm afraid I will hurt her feelings if I say that. Well, you can't hurt other people's feelings, and we'll talk about that in a minute. I'm afraid I'll fail. No, failing is important. Anyway, I want everyone to be themselves. So be you now is a mantra that I often say. But you know, how did we get to be who we are? How are we here? How are we here this evening? Who am I? Who are you? So you know the world in 5 ways through your 5 senses. You can see, smell, taste, hear, and touch. And that's it. And that means, for the most part, oh, he hurt my feelings. Not so much. I allowed him to hurt my feelings. She made me mad. No, I allowed her to make me mad. So no one's really ever doing anything to you. And this is pivotal. It's something that I think we all need to get behind and become accountable to. Because frankly, you are who you are because of you. And that is something that is a really tough thing to get your head around, right? I know the little pup is scared, right? It's like, oh my God, I gotta be accountable. But the cool part about this is that you can also change. So you know the world in 5 ways, right? But the rest of the world knows you in only 2. So yeah, they can probably smell and taste and touch you. But they see how your body moves in the world, and they hear what comes out of your mouth. So if you really want to change, guess what? You only need to do one thing. You need to change your language. Your language is your culture. What you say is absolutely what you believe. And I'm going to give you 2 tips tonight on things that I've learned of listening to people so that you can be you now and be less fearful. The first tip is, no more can't. Not because you can, I don't care if you can, but because you always mean won't. I can't come to your house tonight. I gotta go to my mom's. Well, this can't thing's making me not go to your house. Thank God I'm not hurting your feelings, right? That's baloney. I won't come to your house tonight. I want to go to my mom's. Those are 2 very different people. Also, no more try. Trying is failing. Try is a disclaimer for failure. I'll try to come to your house tonight. Oh, well, thank God I said try. I wasn't gonna go anyway. And I didn't fail because I said try. It's baloney, right? I mean, think about it. Look at how people use these words in your life. Look at how you use them. Look at how they stop you from being you. When you eliminate those words, break that alphabet, you'll live a life of passion and meaning. You'll say what you mean. So what I've really learned is that I'm profoundly changing the world because I'm profoundly changing me. And I hope you are exactly who you want to be. And if not, no try, no can't. We need you. Thank you.